Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next.
State University, CSU, yesterday confirmed that President Bola Tinubu attended the university and graduated in 1979 with a bachelor's degree. The university disclosed this in a statement issued to CBS Broadcasting Incorporated, generally referred to as CBN News, one of America's biggest and most influential news network. It, however, pointed out that United States federal law prevents it from providing any further information about Tinubu's record without consent or unless allowed to do so via court order. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar, had alleged that documents showing that Tinubu graduated from Chicago State in 1979 were not authentic and had highlighted it as grounds to nullify Tinubu's election victory. The certificate was issued in 1979 and signed by University President Elnora Daniel. But Daniel didn't arrive at CSU until 1998 and left about 10 years later. Well, the president in the news, headline story for this morning.
Okay, so the president in the news, number one, yes, like he said, as regards the delegation that came from Rivers State, we have no reason to be poor, but we are poor and he's going to do everything to fight it. The reason why we're poor, we know it's because of leadership. Successive Nigerian leaders have made this country poor. They've deliberately impoverished the poor because of their level of corruption. And that's what puts our country the way it is today. So President Tinubu had better try as much as possible to be able to solve the problem. Because one of the things that make us poor is the mounting debt, for instance. Today now, they said our debt have increased up to 87 trillion. Increased 75% more in the space of 3 months. That means we're still taking a lot of debts. And when you take so much debt, there's nothing that can be done. 2 weeks after sharing the palliative, life is still hard for a lot of Nigerians. These are the things that make Nigeria poor. Massive corruption, crude oil theft, and the list goes on. Concerning the certificate, I think a lot of people should come out clean. And the university and the institution should come out clean. Why is all of this happening? The certificate he presented to INEC is different from the one a lawyer, Enahoro Eba, got from CSU. And they filed a case as regards that I never saw the light of day. There were discrepancies as regards what the same Chicago State University gave Enahoro Eba, a lawyer, and what the president filed in his INEC form. We should not have a country where we're having discrepancies in certificates of leaders. We should not have a country makes mockery of our country. So it is based on that, Atiku Abubakar. And that's why the subpoena is clear in the Vanguard News report last year, and the documents are public source, all the records that CSU gave. And it's based on that Atiku Abubakar is going to court. So there's been a lot of back and forth in court as regards the case. But CSU is not also willing to authenticate this same certificate that they gave out. They can also authenticate their own certificate. So it's a blight on CSU. So no matter how much CSU tries to go and contact CBS and issue a report, the question we should ask them is, why can't they authenticate the certificate they gave out? Because if you give out an authentic certificate, you should be able to authenticate it as the body that issued the certificate. And also, why are there discrepancies who signs the certificates? a man that just came in 1998, signed a certificate that was issued in 1979. And that's why when Mr. Duro Jaye came out to say he went to school, we would like to have the man on the table here because we would like to ask critical questions about his time in school. And it's not today we had cases against the president as regards certificate issue. That's back to over 20 years ago. Even the primary school he went to and the secondary school he went to are still things we should ask for. You remember the conundrum of GCI? You remember also St. Paul's School, our lawyer. So there are many questions and there needs to be clarity on the primary school he went to, the secondary school and the university, because so that people have a right to be able to know. I remember when, what is it called? I think it was one of Nigeria's president. Was it President Yar'Adua or somebody? They were doing a documentary on him and they traced the documentary to where he served at Holy Child School. Dr. Abati also reminded, I think it was Goodluck Jonathan, they did a documentary and they discovered that he was teacher he served in maybe around Osun State or somewhere. NYSC in Osun State. So these are the documents we need to keep asking. Also ask things about, okay, where did he do his primary school? Where did he do his secondary school? And this university issue. So these are pertinent issues that need to, and the fact that CSU cannot authenticate the certificate, these are the questions, that pertinent questions we need to ask because of our national, knowledge base and sovereignty.
Okay, may I put it like this? The issue about President Tinubu's academic qualification is of no moment. It's not an issue. The people who have been digging into it since 1999 when he became governor of Lagos State, they're just wasting time. Section 131 sub D of the 1999 Constitution says for you to be president of Nigeria, you will have qualification of school cert. At least, that section says at least a school certificate qualification or its equivalent. Now, that one that says at least means that in fact you are not required to even complete secondary school. You could be F9 parallel, as many people who have led Nigeria came out with F9 parallel. So you don't need, we are running a country where your education does not matter. So all of us, because we carry degrees, we wore academic gowns here and there, we think that the people who should run Nigeria should be educated people. No, the Constitution of Nigeria does not say so. And that's why we had that issue about school cert with President Buhari. No, he didn't need to have a school cert. Even in the Constitution, the interpretation of that section 131 says that, look, if you attended one or two seminars, and you can prove that you attended one roadside seminar where an MC was present and you were given a certificate of attendance, you can be anything in Nigeria. That's the level where we are. So all this controversy, whether he went to Chicago State University, he didn't go to Chicago State University, it's of no moment. Really, President Tinubu does not even need to go to any university to be president of Nigeria. He does not need to even go to secondary school. Do you know that in the interpretation section of the Constitution, it is almost said with regard to section 131 that if you can just prove that you can speak English, you can be president of Nigeria. It even says that INEC on its own can determine on its own who can be president of Nigeria. So that's why I say it's of no issue and nothing is going to come out of it. The people who are pursuing whether Tinubu attended Chicago State University or not, yeah, they may be pushing the point along the lines of perjury. Because if you claim something, then you must prove it. Okay? But the truth of the matter is that what we have been told now is that he attended the university. So even that perjury claim it has fallen flat. And people have been on it since 1999. Tinubu did not go to university. He went to university. What we need to worry about is the quality of the education of the people who will lead Nigeria. I said yesterday on this same program that there are people in this country who have like 3 master's degrees, perpetual students. There are people who have double PhDs. Why is it that those ones are not good enough to lead Nigeria? Even if they are not naturally gifted, but at least you will know that this one has a brain. If you surround him with the right people, his brain will wake up with his double PhD, his triple masters, and all of that. So why are we running a country with, Division 3 people? They don't do that in Japan. They don't do that in China. If you look at the cabinet in China, despite the fight between America and China, most of their big men, they are from top schools from the United States. The same with Japan. They don't run country with imbeciles, with Division 3 people. You don't run a country like that.
But Division 3 is good.
If you go to Bangladesh, the civil service is one of the most competent in the world. Because you don't run your country with imbeciles. You run your country with intelligent people.
Ladies and gentlemen, good day, my brothers and sisters, my mommies and my daddies over there. Is your sister again, your doctor, your friend, your girl, Anointed Lady TV. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do subscribe for me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will be notified. So in this my channel, I will be bringing up many things to you in which you will benefit from it. I do talk show, I do news, anything you want to talk about, I am into it. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video or each time I'm on live on YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you very much for always being there for me. Please do subscribe for me, and as you do so, God will richly bless you and meet your heart desire. Thank you very much. I love you all. Yes, so my people, as I tell una say I go come back, I don't come back, una welcome back. As una see that video, una watch, how una see am. I want una leave una comment for the comment section there. Una tell me how una see the matter, whether it good or it bad. If it good, make una let me know. If it still bad, make una still let me know. I need to bring and come give una wey be my people wey dey here. Make una follow me shook mouth put whether it dey good or it dey bad. So if it dey right, una still leave una comment below. If it dey bad, una still leave una comment below. Una remember say everybody gets freedom of speech. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. So if you dey watch me, you never subscribe, my brother, sister, I beg you in the name of God, make you hit that red button and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will get notification and you will constantly watch me. Thank you very much. See you again in my other video. I love you all. Bye bye.